So obviously the wagons and stuff, that's how we first met and things like that. So what drove you to become a wagon driver?
I was kind of pushed towards it with my uncle, really. So I used to work for Security Corps.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a dangerous job. I was replenishing cash machines and stuff. And he always said to me, he said, you need to get out of that job, Mark, because someone's going to hurt you one day for money. So he said, if you get a job in our place, I can get you on the wagons. And then that's how I come to start driving the wagons. But I love it. I actually love my job. I know you're on your own quite a lot, but back to the podcast thing. I love it's my own time. I can do what I want, listen to what I want. There's nobody there saying, do this, do that. You get left alone all day.
Yeah, I think people don't realise how much of a lonely job it is, do they? Because you are literally on your own for 9, 10, 11 hours in smaller than a prison cell. It's just constant.
That's probably what's brought me and you closer, because when we're at work, you're literally like, I'll think about you or you think about the business. And then I'll ring Danny.
Yeah.
I'll ask him. Or
yeah.
You'll remind each other, oh, by the way, don't forget to ring so-and-so later on today and stuff.
Yeah, I think while you're in the wagon, silence is the loudest thing you'll ever hear, because you just are left alone with your thoughts all the time, and little things go into big things. And to talk to someone and ring someone and just have someone at the end of the phone when obviously the wife's busy doing what she's doing, and just to have a friend to ring, and it just helps you out massively.
Yeah. And doing this, like, it's tiresome, full-time job, trying to start a new business from scratch. It's really difficult. So, like, you get fatigued, don't you, a lot with
Definitely.
work. So you either ring somebody to stay alert, crack the window, or listen to something that interests your mind to keep your mind occupied. If you sit there looking at the white lines on the road, it's like you just start,
you're nodding.
like you're nodding, aren't you? So
yeah, definitely.
difficult. How did you get into wagons on your part?
So mine was when I was younger. Obviously, I've always had a passion for machinery. Like, if I see something like this, I want to take it apart. I want to see how it works, not just look at it and go, it's good. I want to know, like, where's that joint now? How do you fix that? If ever goes wrong, how would I fix that? And it's always just, I'll tinker. I'm a tinkerer. I can't help it.
Yeah.
So that got me onto, like, I always love driving forklifts. Like, there's loads of machines I love to drive because it's interesting. Like, how do you drive that? Just get in it, off you go. Like, anything
2 days the same. Then,
anything you throw your hand to, you just always take to it. So that's what put me on the wreckers, on the recovery. That was just a dead interesting job. And then obviously it just, one thing leads to another. And before you know, you got your wagon license, and it's just like, wow, I get paid to drive this wagon. It's little kids waving at you and beeping and stuff. It's just brilliant. It is a real rewarding job.
Yeah. Well, since I've been driving, obviously I've been driver trainer where I work now. But that sort of inspired me with this, because I'm like thinking, well, we could give other people opportunity to get into work.
Yeah.
Or do something different. Like, they're not just working in a coffee shop. They're working with something that might be interesting. Like, I got contacted literally the other day from a friend from work and said, I'd love to come and work for you guys because I'm obsessed with remote control stuff. So he collects all the Tamiya, like Japanese type stuff. He's collected that since he was a kid. So he's obsessed with it.
Yeah.
But then we've had, like, people, we recently posted an advert, didn't we, for searching for staff. And I don't like to say staff, but someone to be part of the team.
Member, yeah.
And we've had so many applications going, I work in construction, or I've done this in college. And they think that that'll push them towards, this job being interesting for them, which it may be, it may not be, I don't know. But it was just interesting to see so many people with that qualification in construction, and they want to get into this type of business, even though it's not the same.
Yeah, it's a bit of a big pull, because obviously the remote control diggers, they're the same controls as they will be levers in a normal digger. So obviously out, the bucket goes out, it's like the same type of setup. So it is literally, I've seen like simulators where you sit there, and obviously in different countries, you're literally sitting at home doing a digger on site. It's like amazing. So there's so much technology in it, and so much further it can go. It's just, it opens your eyes to the world, really.
Yeah, I'm really excited about driving these.
Yeah.
So most people that come to the shop, they see that and they're like, oh, can't wait to have a go at that. And I'm like, you haven't seen these yet.
Yeah.
But this is our wheelhouse, isn't it? So, like, this is what we appreciate.
Yeah, this is we have had an idea, like, in the future, obviously, whatever happens, we would look at doing these solely, because you see, like, them in the big shows and stuff like that, set out big massive floors, and it's like all these wagons and
construction
spend
site,
a fortune on them. It's a proper hobby kind of thing. All the lights, we have got the little lights going inside as well, the little eyes and stuff. They look brilliant. Yeah.
Very cool.
Southport's, like, for me growing up, was a holiday destination. It's somewhere you went as a kid, and obviously stuff's gone on where Southport's been a bit lower, but it's really on the way up, and we seen potential in Southport. So we looked at a few properties, but on Lord Street itself, this one sold itself. The window, like we always wanted a big, massive window where you can't walk past and not see what's going on inside.
And it's proved its weight in gold, hasn't it? In terms of the amount of people now that walk past are like,
yeah. I'm cleaning the window every 2 days.
Yeah, the window's smeared to death.
Like that, looking at the window, like I cleaned it this morning at 5 o'clock, and you got your handprints on it. Like, come on.
When we're inside working and we see all the people going past, it's deceptive, isn't it? Because you're like, why are they like this at the window? Yeah. Can you not see in? Like the lights on, but you can't.
I've cleaned it that well, it shines off. I shouldn't have cleaned it.
It's reflection, yeah.
But yeah, even like people who come in and start working in there for us, doing bits and bobs for us, they're like, have you not seen all these people stopping outside? Like, yeah, we're kind of used to it. It's like, it's a goldfish bowl, isn't it? Or like a monkey in the zoo. That's what I feel like. Because when I was doing the stripes on the wall, I was like that, trying to get a dead fan. It was a Saturday night as well, of all nights. And I was trying to get a dead fine and like that. And I just turned around and looked. I was like, there's about 10 people standing there watching me. I was like, I'm just going to go down here a bit. I'll be back in a bit and come back.
Smear the random line at the wall.
I was like, I feel like that, all like that, staring at me doing the lines. I was like, I can't do this, being under pressure like this.
It gets hot in that window as well.
Yeah, it does. It does. It gets really sweaty in the window.
Yeah.
But that's what sold it to us. Southport itself is just such a nice place to be. I say it's always been a holiday destination. Always had good memories as a kid coming to Southport with my nan and granddad and stuff like that. Yeah. And I just feel like there's nothing like us in Southport.
No.
There's nothing that captures every single audience. No matter who comes through that door, they're always welcome because there's so many different things people can be doing. Whether you want to just come in and grab a coffee and have a little nose round, see what's going on, or you do want to go on the actual RC stuff, it's just an open door kind of thing. All ages, all abilities, anyone can come through that door.
Yeah, I want people to feel comfortable coming in and just experiencing what's going on around them. They don't have to get involved. They just take it in and go, next time I come, I might try that.
Yeah.
It's not something I thought I'd do it, but
that's what we want.
Bring a family member or friend,
Yeah, we don't want a business. We're not just a business, we're an experience. That's literally in the name. We want you to come in and have an experience with us. You're not just like cattle through the door. It's like, I want to know your name. I want to know your bit. I'm interested in people. Yeah. How have you come here? How have you done this? And just strike up a conversation. You never know. You might be that only person that they speak to in that day. You do get lonely people. You do get people who was crying out for someone just to speak to. Before you know it, you've made the day. Everyone that walks past every morning, if I'm out cleaning, morning, how are you doing? You're okay? It just sparks up a bit of like a feeling around the area.
There's people out there that struggle to make friendship as well, isn't that?
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that this place can be somewhere where people can randomly sit next to somebody else and go, they start talking to them, and next minute they gamify the whole situation they're in. You could literally drive the excavator on top of this.
Yeah.
And you could drive him round the other side and stuff, and interactive wise, I think it's really good.
Well, that's what we were saying. We're knocking down walls. Come back to the construction bit. We're not building walls between people. We're literally knocking down walls because I don't know you. I'm on a digger. I've got to speak to you. Do you want to drive over here and I'll put some sand in the back of that? Before you know it, you struck a friendship. You've got a conversation going. You're not sitting on an iPad. You're like, oh, I'm Danny, by the way. What's your name? And before you know it, you've made a friend. Do you want to come here again, me and you? Happy days. You made a friend before you know it.
Yeah. No, it's good. I'd say that was the whole idea of this concept, wasn't it, really, to bring people closer and get away from
screen time
and stuff, because we know from our own children, don't they? It's like YouTube this and YouTube that and Roblox this and Roblox that.
It's like, should we almost turn the Wi-Fi off? No Wi-Fi, you've got to speak to people.
Yeah. Sometimes when we go away, we literally have to say to the kids, right, they're staying back at the house or the hotel or wherever you are, because we don't want to go to a restaurant or a cafe and they're going, oh, can I just go on my phone or can I just go on my tablet? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, can't we just have a conversation at the dinner table? And they're like, do we have
what
to?
do we speak about?
I'll talk about your day, talk about anything, what you've been doing.
Do you think we're getting on with the build from like start, where we first started? We walked through that door, we got shown around, we were like, we like this, but little did we know how much work we had to put into it.
It's unrecognisable, isn't it, really?
It is,
compared
really.
to what it was like. And it's nice to see people like random. If you've got the doors open, people walk in, they're like, oh, wow, this is cool inside here. Because you can't really experience it outside that window. But yeah, we're getting close. Most of the painting's finished now. A few touch-up jobs, wasn't it, the other day?
Yeah.
Toilets ready. Kitchen's almost there. We just had panini press delivered today, which got delayed. We've got booths going in for 6 seating areas, aren't they? So 6 seats on a table. They're going in soon. Bit of a plumbing issue, which is a bit of a nightmare. So we're going to have the water off in the minute, aren't we, for that?
Yeah.
Cake fridge is there. dishwashers there, sinks are in, plumbing work's done, hot water's good. I'm trying to think what else we need to go in. No, we've got all our furniture, haven't we? Tables, chairs are all in. We're going to do another coat on the floor, aren't we?
Yeah, I think from where we started, there was nothing in there. No walls, no heat, no floor, nothing at all. Yeah. But we've done quite a few long days and late nights, weekends, everything we can. And we have builders in, they've been and gone. So we're literally at the point now where it's just not finishing touches just yet. Probably the end of next week where we are finishing touches, but at the minute, we're like, every hour we get away from our normal jobs, we're there kind of thing, trying to get as much done as we can.
Yeah. It's one of those, you think you're almost there, and then you go, oh, yeah, there's that. Oh, yeah, there's that.
It opens your eyes up, really, because there's so much stuff we didn't even think about. And I'm like, we didn't think about that. That's so simple and so easy, but your mind's 100 miles an hour constantly. You go to bed, you're still ticking over and over and over in your mind, like, have I done this? Do I need to order that? When do I need to do that for? Oh, no, I didn't even think of that.
Is it worth ordering that now? Shall I wait? Shall I wait?
And before you know it, you're like, I'm in work in 10 minutes. Might as well just get back up. It's just...
I've been hearting stuff on Amazon in the basket. And then you go, oh, it's on offer. I think I'll buy it now.
Yeah. I think we've had such a wide range of people asking, like, what's this? How do you do this? And things like that. There's a lot of interest from literally children at the window screaming, I want to go in. And I'm sorry, mate, we're not open yet. We will be soon. And like the elderly as well, like obviously they just want to come in and have a go and get used to it and see what it is kind of thing. So there's no set boundary kind of thing. It's anyone. So as they walk in, it's just going to be like, come in and just experience it. It's going to be glowing inside. It's going to be like, this is the hub to be in, to come and meet new people and just socialise. And as I say, anyone can walk through that door. You got your sandpit there, you got all your chairs around. That's going to be a little hub of activity of people talking and chatting away. And then you got your coffee around the back, you got your coffee and all your hot drinks, and we want to be doing ice creams and stuff like that. And obviously your local baker. But that's a main thing for us, is get a decent local baker who can supply us with absolutely amazing cake to make people want to come back. Yeah. It's all right going, here's a slice of cake, gives 10 quid. No, we want decent cake at a decent price, affordable for people. Because we both know, we're both fathers ourselves. We know how expensive the out can be. So if we can knock that on the head and get everyone through the door and make it affordable for everyone, you're winning. It's not off the table for anyone, really.
Yeah. So there's no age group, is there, really?
No, it's literally anyone.
Not for kids, it's not for middle-aged people, it's not for elderly people, it's for everyone, isn't it?
Well, that's what a lot of people say, the kids love this, the kids love this. And like, in the back of my mind, I know you love it. You will.
Yeah.
And you just need to get rid of the bravado. It's just for kids. That's just for kids. It's not. These are like actual hobby machines and not just little plastic ones. Like they're really good machines. And I think adults will absolutely love it, because we're going to be doing like team bonding exercises and stuff like that, and corporate days and things like that. So it is going to drag in every type of audience. It's not just for kids.
Yeah, I think we should hopefully do well with the parties, won't we? Kids' parties will be good. And I think with the corporate stuff, Screwfix already mentioned that they'd be interested. So I think definitely go down that route with the corporate side of things.
So we've been doing a lot of thinking about the price and structure and stuff like that, trying to make it accessible for everyone. So
we obviously know, having children, how expensive things can be for days out and stuff. But generally, I think most people are comfortable paying sort of £10 for half an hour, £15 for like an hour. That kind of price range, that's what we were looking at. We may offer some sort of package deals if there's group parties and stuff like that, might we?
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got to offer some sort of discount if people are going to bring bigger numbers to the venue. But yeah, I think potentially a membership scheme as well later on down the line, not straight away, because obviously we still got to realise what our numbers are going to be, really. It's all trial and error, isn't it, for the first sort of 6 weeks, see how we get on.
Yeah.
And then if it's quiet, obviously we could maybe introduce some sort of incentives, maybe, we don't know.
We want to be doing like theme nights as well, don't we, to keep it exciting, keep it fresh. And we've had a few ideas bounce off each other. We've got like, the main one I think in my head is the local business night, which I think will be amazing. If no one comes, it is what it is, we tried.
Yeah.
It's like meet your neighbour, if you know what I mean, because there's Lord Street, you don't know who's who. You don't know who to speak to. Hi, how are you doing? You don't know who he is.
No.
Come in. We'll have a night where it's just like 2 hours. Come in, tea and coffee on us. Come and meet a local business. Yeah. What can you offer for me? I can offer this for you. Oh, happy days. Meet your neighbour. You just get the whole street talking, the whole street like friendly with each other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can talk about obviously ups and downs of being on Lord Street. You know, difficulties they've had and how you can help each other in general. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's just, I'd say you can walk down Law Street now and you won't say a word to anyone, where it should be, oh, how's business? How are you getting on? Oh, there's Danny and Matt from Digz'n Lidz. Hey, Danny, how are you doing? It should be like that. It shouldn't be like, I'm this business, I don't want to speak to you. It's like, well, 10% off down there, you know, just mention Digz'n Lidz. Same with us. You go down there, mention our name, exactly the same. Scratch each other's backs. That's what it should be. We've noticed this in like the RC sandbox world, haven't we? Everyone, like, we've made a WhatsApp group with like 4 or 5 different sandboxes around the whole world at the minute, and we speak to each other. People are learning from the mistakes. We're trying to, not that we know what we're doing, we're winging it, but like using sand, for instance. Don't use sand, it destroys the machines. It cost someone we spoke to £4,500 to replace his whole fleet of machines because he used sand. So now we're in the WhatsApp group, don't use sand. It just saved everyone a fortune. Whereas we were set in stone when we started, we're using rubber crumb, and that just solidifies what we said. It just destroys the mechanism because obviously sand's got glass in it. Yeah. It wears away at the mechanisms. Just don't touch the sand.
Yeah, and it's expensive kit to replace, you know what I mean? So even like in terms of, we're talking about the age group that's got to come and use this equipment, we would stipulate that anyone under the age of 12 would be accompanied by an adult, because obviously these machines can break if you abuse them. So with an adult being there, obviously there'd be strict guidelines there that people could see on signage and stuff to say, you know, don't do this, don't do that, don't climb in the sandbox, that kind of thing. But yeah, we want to look after the equipment, because if we've got downtime with this, it's not so much bad for us, it's bad for them because they can't use it.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we're waiting on 6 replacement excavators because you have broke them all.
Yeah.
And it's not their fault. They were just using them as far as they knew. But if there was stricter guidelines in there to say, okay, just be careful with them because it benefits everyone, so everyone can use them.
Yeah, that's one thing we need to come away from as well, isn't it? Sandbox. It's not sands. That's what we keep saying. I keep saying to everyone.
Can't call it a rubber crumb box.
Exactly, but what do you call it?
Is that like
the digger area? I say, yeah, we've gone with the rubber crumb, and it's literally little pellets of rubber. It's what they use in school playgrounds and just normal general parks and stuff like that before they put the epoxy resin on it. So it's in a fine crumb form, and it just stops. We noticed that there's someone who done sand, and after a month it got wet, the moisture in the air. Yeah. And we just imagine it starting to smell, and you'd have to replace it. And with this rubber crumb, it's amazing. It could be washed if you want to let it dry, and it's just in its natural form.
How many bags did we buy to start with?
10.
10. Yeah. And you put it in the sandbox.
Yeah, it looks like nothing.
Yeah. And it was like, I think we need to buy another 10 bags.
Yeah, it's like, we're going to need a bigger boat. But yeah, we got another 7, didn't we? That got delivered somewhere else.
I think there's more. If they would probably keep 1 or 2 bags.
Yeah. We had a bit of an escapade with the delivery. I had to ask my wife to come down because I was in work. Just come down and take a delivery for us. Didn't tell her what it was because obviously they weigh 25 kilo. I was like, I know that's about to sack her spuds because I lift spuds every day. I was like, I'm not going to tell her. So the Southport Tiles rang and said, Danny, I was like, yeah. He's like, I've got a delivery for you. It's like, I've not had no tiles. We're done with tiling. It's like, no, it's like sand or something. I was like, I can't ring my wife and ask her to come around again in the car. Any chance you can bring it around? So he's like, I'll ring the delivery company. So luckily enough, they came back and brought it around to her. Yeah. And obviously we've got the cameras. I was watching on the camera and she's like that. I was like, I'm in so much trouble when I get home. But I was like, there's nothing else we could do. We're in work. It's a delivery coming. My wife was like, oh, I'll come and help. So she's been brilliant. Like, I'll come up and help. She's been up there cleaning, doing all kinds. So I was like, just take a little delivery in for us. Like,
it's a free gym membership.
Yeah, exactly.
Get that delivery.
I'll just charge you for going there.
Yeah. People may be a bit apprehensive about this rubber crumb, thinking, well, is that going to feel like sand? Is it going to be a bit of a letdown? But like you explain in terms of what it feels like.
It's literally grains, so it is exactly the same as sand. It fills a full scoop on the digger and stuff. We've done a few videos on TikTok. I have a stupid Labrador I've got. He made a cup of tea with the sand and stuff like that. We have really tested and thought into it about everything we've done. It acts exactly the same as sand. You can stack it up. We've got visions of adding a few bits to the sandpit later on down the line, like conveyor belts and stuff like that, where you put the sand on, it comes out the other end and forms. It sits in exactly a pile as well, so it really does have the memory of exactly the same as sand. It's just not the harshness on the machines.
Yeah, you can have like sort of hoppers, can't you? The tippers can go underneath, and you could load the hoppers, and the hoppers fill the trucks.
Yeah, just gamifies it. Yeah,
straight in. It's just something different.
But on hospitality and stuff like that, how do you think we're going to fit in with hospitality? With being a brand new business, a new startup and stuff like that. I think we've had quite a good relationship with people up to now.
Yeah. So we'd like to partner with other businesses, obviously, and maybe offer some sponsorship deals within the business. So within the Sandbox area, I'd love to advertise local businesses there, small businesses, all independent, obviously. And obviously that would help push customers that obviously they come to ours would see that and go, oh, I'm after a plumber, or I've been after that, or, like even the lady who supplies the cakes, we could advertise her business on there.
Yeah, pretty much like a pin-up board, but around the sandpit, because it is, as we said before, you will literally, if you stood there and watched how many people stop at that window every single day, it is literally a blank canvas for advertising. It's like another crazy idea we've had that just seems like it's snowballing. I think this really could work.
And I don't see anyone else doing it. Like you go to I think I sent you a picture and I said, we need to do this. It was Costa, I think. And there's like a notice board. It was like community board.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So I would like to incorporate something like that by the doorway so people can take a business card from maybe, Sam down the road who owns a salon or something. That'd be good. But the other thing I want to touch on was we approached, Southport Football Club put an advert on Facebook looking for sponsorship for a charity match. And then with that, I spoke to a lovely lady called Pam, and then she offered us a hospitality package, didn't she, to go to the ground, have a nice meal, sit down for, what game was it? Who did they play?
Fleetwood
Town, wasn't it? Yeah. So it was like a pre-season friendly, wasn't it? And then I'll let you talk about who you met there. And obviously where we're looking to go, we're maybe sponsoring Southport Football Club.
So basically they offered us a full hospitality package. My family and Mark's family, unfortunately Mark was away that weekend, so I went along and it was literally amazing. They threw on a full spread for us. The kids really enjoyed it. It was like a full, really good day out. It was absolutely amazing for them to do it for us. We were ever so grateful, as being like, that's the first thing we've ever been to like that. Obviously being a new business, and I was out my depth. I was like, oh my God, I
was blown away by Pam when she just said like, oh, do you want to, like, because she offered it to both of us to bring our wife and kids. And I was like, wow, that's not cheap. Do you know what I mean? So,
I was like a fish out of water. I was like, I don't fit in here. I was like, imposter syndrome. Like, am I really meant to be here? Like, pinch me kind of thing. Come here. But yeah, it was amazing. And we were sitting there, funny. I noticed him as soon as he walked in, because you can't miss him.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, and he's just, you can hear him, because his voice, you can hear him. And the little fella sitting next to me, my little brother, both into the football. And he comes over, puts his hand on my little lad's head, and his hand is bigger than mine. It's like covered his whole head. Shook his head. Hey, mate, you're okay? Do you like football? And I was like, I can't believe you're. Why? How you came over to talk to us? He was just there.
I knew he was there because I'd seen it. They posted
that was later on, weren't it? Yeah.
I sent it to you and said, "Did you see he was there?"
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh yeah, I spoke to him."
Yeah. So as I say, he said hi to the little fella and stuff like that, and he said he's just talking in general. And I said to him, "Oh, we drove past the new Goodison the other day, and tell a man what you said," and he was like, "Stinks." I was like. And he's like, what? You don't like Everton? And he's like, no, I like Liverpool. And then obviously he said hi and stuff like that, shook his hand, and off he went. And I said to him, do you know who that was? He's like, no. I said to my little brother Aidan, do you know who that was? Not a clue.
No clue. Before that time.
That was Big Dunk. And they're like,
Duncan Ferguson, yeah.
No, still not a clue. I was like, Google. Look at this guy. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, he was an Everton player. It's like, yeah, he was doing commentary on the World Cup the other day as well. It's such a nice fella. He was just there as like having a meal with his wife and kids and stuff like that. But he made it his thing to go around and say hi to everyone. It made everyone's day. Just like he's got an aura about him. Such a nice, genuine guy.
I'd heard him on a football podcast, and he was talking about his life in general, like going to prison over all other things that are more personal to him. But it was fascinating to hear his stories. You know, he's such a nice guy to listen to as well, and he's so humble as well with it. He doesn't come across as this big like, oh, you know who I am kind of thing. Yeah, but he's great with the kids, isn't he?
Yeah, he was amazing. I say he went out of his way to make everyone feel like comfortable and saying hello to everyone kind of thing. But coming back to Southport FC, we're grateful for that, and I think we are going to try and do something with them in the future. We have got stuff lined up with them.
Amazing.
Once we get a bit more further down our journey, we are going to reach out and try and do something with them.
Yeah, I think hopefully the aim is to get a sponsorship deal with Southport Football Club, which will then return bring traffic back to us.
Yeah,
that's the aim of the game, isn't it? So hopefully we'll be able to sign something sooner or later.
Yeah,
We'll
but if we can give any local business a step up, I say we're not nowhere near thinking we're like up here somewhere, but if we can help people along the way, even if someone from not in this industry at all reaches out and says, what do you think of this? We're always open to ideas. Like, as in, like, even if someone came in and said, I think you're doing that wrong, you know, happy days, we'll learn from it. We're still learning ourselves. We all we ever said is, we're going to make mistakes, you know, we're going to make massive mistakes, all I get off my wife, you're too laid back. You're literally too laid back. But I have been.
I think that's the way to be, though.
What's the point of getting irate about it? Nothing's going to change.
Yeah, if you were too pent up about it and anxious about it, you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, every night is like, have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done this? Like, not yet. No, I'll just do it when I get to it. It's like, you drive me crazy. Honest to God, you need a kick up the bum. It's like, but it is what it is. We'll get there. It just takes time to get there. Nothing can be done overnight. It just takes time to build what we're doing at the minute.
Yeah, 100%. We're still learning. I'm hopefully. Well, you learn from your mistakes, don't you? So,
and we are going to make mistakes. Hopefully, we're going to make loads of mistakes, but we will learn from them.
So go easy on us.
Yeah.
Say I come in with my family, it's me and my wife, my daughter, and my son, and we've never been before.
Right.
We walk in, and we're like, "What is this place? I've heard about it, but what is it? And what do we do? How do we play with the equipment, for instance, or how do we get a coffee or whichever?"
Okay, so we're going to try and push people to book online because that is the easiest way for us to say, listen, we're really sorry, we're fully booked.
Manage numbers and stuff.
Yeah, we know exactly how many people are coming through that door. We know how many machines we've got. Mm-hmm. And so if we do it online, there's going to be an option to choose wagon, digger, whatever, like excavator, whatever you want. You can choose online and you can choose your time slot. You can pay online. Everything's streamlined. It's so easy.
Numbers. So say you wanted 3 on one of the. Yeah, 5 people say.
Yeah.
So I want 3 excavators and I want a truck, a HGV truck, and I want a tipper truck or something.
Yeah.
You could do that.
It just takes all the stress out of it. You literally walk in. Okay, hiya, nice to see you. I'm Danny. Welcome to Digz'n Lidz. I've got you down on number 1. Everything's going to be numbered. The remote control's going to be numbered. The machine's going to be numbered.
Yeah,
it's so easy.
Okay.
And then you're going to have a QR code at each station. Obviously, you've got number on as well. So you know exactly where you're going. You know what machine you're on and you know what time you're meant to be on there. Easy as that.
So say I was on the excavator and I'm having so much fun. I've got my drink and I've got my cake and I've got my panini or whatever I've got. My mum and dad are sat over there and I'm like, Mum, Dad, my time's nearly up, but I'm not finished. I still want to do this. I want to do that. Or someone sat next to him, or they've just came and he wants to play with him a bit longer. Would I be able to, like, extend my booking?
Yeah, so them QR codes can literally do everything. You can order food from them, you can order drinks to them, milkshakes, whatever you want, you can order. And also, once your time's coming to the end, if you scan that, if there's a free session,
if it's available
next, you can just knock into that session, pay your tenner, happy days.
Okay, but say all the excavators were taken up, and you go, I can't really extend the session. There might be availability on something else, might there?
So the booking system's live kind of thing, so it knows exactly what's next, or there's a space coming up. So if you scan that, the excavator isn't thing, but it says there's a session on the truck, happy days, I'll try something else. It just makes it flow a lot easier for the customer. Save you having to go, I'll have to go up and back to the counter. It's just, everything's on your phone nowadays, ordering food, no matter where you go, boom, scan it. It's as easy as that.
So say I didn't come in for any of this RC stuff and we were like, should we just get a bite to eat or a cup of coffee or something? Let's try those cakes. And I went and sat in one of the booths or one of the dining area itself. Could I order from the tables or do I have to go up to the cashier?
You can do both, whatever you please. We'd encourage you to come up and have a look at the cake selection because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Once you look at that cake selection, you're going to be like, at the glass, like, at the glass, you're going to be at the cake glass like that. You have to peel me away from the cake glass. But once if you want to come up and have a look, help yourself. But every table's going to have the QR code on. Literally seamless. Come in, sit down, do as you please, boom, order your food, order whatever you want. It's brought to your table for you.
I'm going to say, would there be table service? That's good.
Yeah, it just takes all the stress out of it.
Yeah, because you don't want to. Well, some people settle down, they hang their coats up, and they're all settled
and then
down.
have to get up again.
Oh, I've got to get up now.
Yeah.
And then
we're just trying to make it as easy as we can and accessible for it. So obviously, not everyone can get up to the counter. So if you can get yourself to a chair, do whatever you need to do, boom, we'll bring it to you.
It's easier for our staff as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're having to go, take orders and go around all the tables and things, if it just comes through on the till, table number 3 wants a cake, 2 coffees. It's like prepped.
Yeah, we need to get it running seamless. Is what we're going for.
I'll have to have a little service bell. Ding, order ready. Table number 2.
So do you want to tell everyone about the website we're currently developing?
Yeah. So we've partnered with a young gentleman called Jordan, who's been amazing. So he's currently building a full website for us, which is pretty much built now. He's just doing the smaller,
90% there,
finer details in there. But yeah, so on the website, you'll be able to go online, which is, well, we've got, at the minute, we've just got info@digz'nlids.co.uk is our email, but the website will be www.digz'nlids.co.uk. And on there, you can sign up to our mailing list. And then you'll be updated with all of our either latest offers or just news updates. But we're not looking to spam people to death, by the way, like email after email and text and all that rubbish. It'll just be probably once a month. Or if once you make a booking online, you'll get a reminder to say, you know, your booking's coming up or whichever.
Yeah, and you may well get offers emailed to you.
Offers emailed to you afterwards, after you've been, and then we can also ask for like a review or something like that about your experience.
Well, that's it. We do want feedback. It's not criticism, it's feedback that we can learn from, because
negative feedback is a good thing in my eyes, because we want to perfect it, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. We don't want people just walking away and going, that was rubbish, you could have done this better. Tell us, literally speak to us. We're not going to go, well, go somewhere else. Yeah. Literally just tell us. We want to learn from everything. We want to try and make it as welcoming for everyone. If there's something you don't like, let us know. If we can't fix it, there's nothing we can do. But if there is things we can change and make better for people, we're willing to do it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you want people to come in and go, do you know what? I really enjoyed that. The staff were lovely. Food was great. The kids had fun. Or, you know, whoever came with you and played on the RC equipment, they had a good time.
That's what we aim for, a good value experience. I think it rounds the whole thing up. That's what you really want, is a good value experience. That's what I look for when I go out with my family. If you walk away thinking, everyone had fun there.
That was a bit expensive. Or
everyone had a good time, then you've literally nailed it.
Oh, yeah. So recently we had a lot of media interest in me from papers, local papers, and obviously we want to incorporate some real imagery and footage of the venue so people can actually see what they're going to expect from our business. So
so it all started with Keith, who done the mural. He put us onto Andrew Brown, and he came down and done a little article on us, took a few pictures and stuff like that, but that was early stages.
Yeah.
I think we've come on leaps and bounds since then. The sandpit weren't even in then. So I think now the media stuff what we've had is absolutely blown us away. It's like every day there's like, you've been tagged in this, Liverpool Echo, the Southport, there's loads of stuff that like, oh my God, that's us. Like I was showing the kids, and the kids like, that's not you. Like, that's in the paper. It's like,
I was like looking at the paper going, oh wow, page 5 or whatever.
I got home last night, my wife had been, and she'd done frames of some of the articles. I was like,
she's done it already,
stop it, love. It's like, that's us. It's like, it's not real until you actually see it. It's like, that's amazing. I said, it's just for something to put in the office, just to like remind us like how Pfizer came. She's done such an amazing job. But we just want to encourage like any media to come down and have a look, because it came on leaps and bounds. And as I say, the sandpit's in now. By the end of this week, we are going to be 90% there with bits and bobs in that, so it looks like it's nearly ready to open. So we will encourage any media and stuff, come and have a look. The door's open.
Any radio stations want to do an interview?
So another thing we've had an idea for, isn't it, is like a media event to invite all the media down to come and see where, like, when we're ready to open, come down, get hands on and have a go.
Yeah, that'd be good. I say we've had a lot of media attention, haven't we? With the papers and things like that. And you said before that Andy Brown's been amazing, hasn't he? He come down early doors, didn't really see what the full experience would be, because it was sort of probably only a third of the way through, weren't we? If that really. But now everything's sort of in place. That would really showcase the business, wouldn't it? And give people a good eye for what to expect when they come, you know? Yeah,
so we're going to do like 2 like nights, aren't we, to get us ready for what is going to be the big wild world coming in. So we're going to do a media event throughout the day and stuff like that for everyone to come down, have a little go, and then we're doing a friends and family night as well for our friends and family. Say like, thank you for everything, that we're going to have to build us back in, and just come and enjoy it, because when they first came in, it was nothing, and like it'd be nice to invite them back to the finished product. Just say thank you to them. Everyone who's been through that door is going to be invited back just for one night and have a little go, and just be like, thanks for everything you've done for us. Also, our both wives and kids and stuff like that, because obviously we've been a bit vacant lately, haven't we? So everything's been business, and they've just been cracking on in the background. So it'd be nice to welcome them in. And I know they're absolutely boosting with pride at the minute of what we're doing at the minute, but I just want to bring everyone back in and just say thank you to them.
Yeah, 100%.